Hello Octalis' Primers. Today I'm going to talk about a very important game design technique or element called the booster. A booster is basically a reward that allows people to play the game better, to power up their gameplay. If you think about like Super Mario's star, right, or mushroom, you get the reward, but it's not like you get some external benefits, you get money, you get healthier. The benefit of a booster is that you get to play the game with more power. The games agreement talks about SAPs as reward, status, access, power, stuff. And in his system, status is at the top, right? If you can give people status, that's the best. However, from my own experience, sometimes status has its limitations. Sometimes when people achieve high status, they prove they can do it and they stop doing the desired behavior. You want to retire at the top. I personally have that experience when I played StarCraft 2. So when StarCraft 2 came out, I think in 2011, I downloaded it and started playing it because I was a huge fan of StarCraft 1. And in a few months, I reached a top 5 position in my Diamond League, which is a group of 100 people. And that was the highest league at the time. So when I got there, I took a screenshot to prove I did it, and then I quit the game forever. Literally, that was the last game I've ever played of StarCraft 2 in my life. So the game gave me status, but I stopped doing the desired action. Now, boosters are different. Again, the key about boosters is that it facilitates gameplay. So let's say the desired action of a game is to kill a lot of monsters. And after killing 1,000 monsters, your reward is a powerful sword. At that point, it makes zero sense to stop playing the game. It's like, yeah, I prove I got the sword, I can just quit the game now, right? It makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense is if you pick up the sword, you go back into the game and kill more monsters faster. A less violent example, Farmville in the early days, you're farming one square at a time, one square at a time, one square at a time. And as their farms grew bigger and bigger, they're happy because of ownership possession, right? Yay, my farm's bigger. But it gets more laborious. Before, you only need to spend, 7 minutes a day and you get to maintain your farm. And now suddenly you have to spend 40 minutes a day just to harvest your farm and all that stuff. And so at one point you unlock an amazing reward, which is a tractor. And that allows you to farm 4 squares at once. And that is an amazing experience. It allows you to do the exact desired actions, but more efficiently. So how do you apply this principle of boosters into the business world? One example is with eBay. So when I was working with the eBay, I asked them what kind of reward system they can give out. And being eBay, it's very easy to think, oh, well, if they're doing all these desired actions, such as uploading more than 4 photos, allowing print shipping label, and communicating within 24 hours, we can just give them discounts, right? We give them free shipping. But I challenge them to think about whether there's some boosters they can give out. And so after some brainstorming, they thought, well, if a user has been constantly uploading more than 4 photos, they've been allowing print shipping label, and they've been leveling up, what we can give them is a seller's kit. So for instance, a portable backdrop that allows them to take better pictures, right? They're already taking pictures during their level up process, and so now you give them a tool to take pictures better. We can give them a portable weigh. So when you do print shipping label, you got to know how much the item weighs, and that's usually a hassle, right? But now you have an item that helps you do the task better. There's a company I work with in India called Crownit. And Crownit has a very interesting booster design. So they're a loyalty program that tries to attract a lot of people to restaurants. Now, the issue is that a lot of restaurant owners feel like, hey, these are already my existing customers, so I'm just rewarding my loyal customers who are coming in anyway. Why should I do that? So they need to prove that the customers were sent to them via the Crownit app. So what they did is, at home, when people play through the Crownit app, they can just do some spinning wheel games to see what they win. We know spinning wheel is a mystery box design. And with mystery box designs, people are willing to do low commitments, not high commitments. So, just go into a restaurant, spinning the wheel, see what you get. It's very low commitment. And what you can get out of that are bonus points for eating at that restaurant. So it'll say, hey, you spawn 5% more points, or crowns is what they call it, if you eat at this restaurant, or 10% more, and the highest was 15% more. So when you spin the game, you're just curious, like, what would I win, right? No commitment. However, when you get the 15% bonus crowns reward, that one's amazing, right? Because that one is the highest possible. Like, yeah, I win, I'm so lucky, I got the 15%. But the thing about a booster design is that by itself it means nothing, right? If you're just like, yeah, I got the biggest booster reward, I'm excited, and then you just go on with your life, that's stupid, right? That's completely wasteful. So now because you have this reward, you have to go to that restaurant, eat there, buy things, and then apply that 15% booster. And so now Crown can go to these restaurant owners and say, hey, look, these guys use my app an hour before they went to eat at your restaurant, and then an hour later they went to your restaurant. So we have basically proven that we've sent these people to your restaurant, and that became a very useful and powerful application. Now, other examples are, let's say you have an e-commerce website, and you want people to share with their friends, mingle, socialize, but more importantly, you want them to buy something. And so a lot of times what you can do is you can say, hey, the whole point of the game or the app is to share things, be popular, level up, gain popularity and traction. However, if you buy something, then in the next 24 hours, everything you do will double the effect. And so now if people want to do really cool things, they're sharing great content, the first thing they should do is to buy it and then share it to their friends. And maybe say, hey, if you buy 2 items, then it's triple. And if you buy 3 items, it's quadruple. So when you find something amazing that you want to share in this experience, you immediately want to buy as many things as possible. So that unlocks a booster, and then start doing all these things that generate popularity and all these things. So you want to think about, how do you drive boosters? How do you increase your boosters design in your reward structure? And usually that helps you complete the game loop, because people do desired actions to, let's say, unlock currency, and they use the currency to unlock boosters, and the boosters make the desired actions more effective and efficient. So again, you want to think about boosters in your experience. And with that, I will see you guys later. Prime on!
Prime on.
Good job. Awesome.